am Kathy Driscoll with the Nature Foundation, and we are here for round 2, the second part of the properties of sound. So we're just going to finish up briefly on how sound travels through different media. And Sarah's here to help.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and I'm back to help you guys out. So we're going to start talking about the 3 different media that sound can travel through. So we have gas, so an example of this would be air. And with gas, the molecules are farther apart. And so this takes longer for the sound waves to collide with each other. And then when we have liquid, this is denser, and the molecules are more packed together. So sound will travel faster because it is hitting more particles that are closer together.
So you're saying that if I'm talking to you right now, you can hear me.
Right.
But if we were both underwater and I was talking to you, you could hear me faster?
Right, sound would travel faster because these molecules are more closely packed together, so they're bumping into each other. And then lastly, we have a solid. You might think of the ground or dirt, and that would be the most dense and also closely packed together molecules, so you would have sound waves bumping together and a faster transduction of sound.
Cool, that's awesome. Yeah. So let's demonstrate something like that.
Yeah, so we're going to have our cups and string.
Oh, I used to do this when I was little.
Right.
What is it?
So the cup, it's hollow in the middle, so this will amplify the sound when you put your ear to it. So one of us is going to say something, and then I'm going to use this kind of like a receiver. She's going to amplify the sound, and it's going to transmit through this solid substance, and then I'm going to receive it with my ear.
So are we doing Alexander Graham Bell?
Basically, the inventor of the telephone. Yeah.
Wow, this is how inventors started, with a string and a cup. That's hilarious.
Exactly how things started.
So what's the purpose of the cup then? Can you demonstrate that part?
Yeah, so for example, if I pull this paper clip that we have at the bottom of the cup, it should make a noise when I pull the string.
Oh yeah, I hear it through the cup.
Yeah, the cup is amplifying the sound as I pull the string through. So if one of us talked through this and I put my ear to it, the cup would be amplifying the sound.
Okay,
Well,
we
let's
have
try
to
this
tight, right?
Right, yeah, we do have to tighten it.
Okay, can you tighten it so I'm not out of the picture? There we go. I mean, I could be out of it.
No, we don't want
Ready?
Ready?
Hey there, Watson, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Wow, this is kind of cool. It echoes too.
So what's happening is the string is a solid and the sound waves are traveling through and then being amplified by the cup, and my ear is receiving the noise.
Awesome. Can we make it any louder?
We can make it louder, so what we're going to do in the next step is I'm going to put that here, and then I'm going to take a paper towel and I'm going to wet it with just some water that I have in this spray bottle. And so what the water is going to do, whoops, oopsies, when I rub the string is it's going to create friction, and this friction from the water is going to amplify the sound. Now water, as we talked about, has denser molecules, so having this friction will amplify the sound.
So we're using not only this media, but this media to make it travel that much more faster.
Exactly.
Wow, okay, you ready?
Ready?
Can you hear me now? Yeah.
I can hear you.
Do that again, that was cool.
Can you hear me?
I totally can. Totally can hear you.
Wow, so that is really cool. I honestly felt like we did, we're inventors there for a second. So when we talk about the sound traveling through different media and trying to amplify it using different instruments, let's not forget the practical purposes or practical uses of these things. Can you think of anything that would be important to amplify?
Well, one thing that's helpful is a hearing aid.
What'd you say?
Eh? So a hearing aid acts as a transmitter of these sound waves. So it'll have a signal within this device that you put in your ear, and the signal will send a vibration to a receiver. Once this receiver receives the noise, it'll amplify the sound in your ear, so things will be amplified and therefore easier to hear.
But not other people around you can hear, only you,
Only
your
you.
eardrum.
Right, it's a device you put in your ear to
Uh-huh.
help you hear better.
Well, that is it for today, guys. If you can think of any other types of instruments that can amplify sound, be sure to write that down and pass that along to your teacher, or you could even potentially write it down after this video if you're watching it on YouTube. Very good. We're going to move on to light next.
Yay.